Hi, this is Steve Bryant at Nationwide's PrimeTime in Houston, Texas, and we have with us member retailers Curt and Callan Spicher. Guys, welcome.
Hey, Steve.
Oh, yeah.
You guys having a good show?
Yeah, we are.
Good deal.
It's been
So,
great.
what's the vibe of the show out there?
It's very vibrant. Let's go with that. There's a lot of stuff going on. From the trigger cooking and the barbecue and smelling fresh cookies at the Frigidaire booth, and a lot of good things going on.
Excellent.
So, a lot of good food.
Excellent. Well, you've been coming to these shows for decades.
Yes.
This is how many shows is this for you?
This is my third.
Okay.
So,
What's your take on PrimeTime?
yeah, well, it's exciting, and I didn't know how many vendors would actually be here. I think that was my first time coming here. You think of the big ones, but there's all the other things that you get to weave in and out and find out about too, which is awesome.
What's the most interesting thing you've seen at the show that maybe you didn't expect to see?
A mechanical pig.
That's great. That's awesome. That is awesome.
Yeah. The learning academies, I think, were very good this time.
Yeah.
Not that they haven't been in the past, but it's always good to, as business owners, we're working, on our business all the time, or for our business. But it's nice to take a step back and learn how to work for your business.
Yes, exactly.
And get some good ideas. Been doing it for 30 years
Right.
on these shows, and there's always one or two, three things you take back and implement. What was the comment we heard today?
Yeah, I was in the Shermans did a presentation, and they called it R&D. What was it? I forget what it stood for.
Replicate and duplicate, or
Yeah,
Okay.
steal and duplicate was
Steal
basically
and duplicate. I like it.
Yeah, it's
basically what it was, and I was
yeah.
like, that's a good idea. Someone else out there is doing it better than you are, and there's no need to reinvent the wheel. So it's good to hear people talk, and it makes everyone more excited.
Yeah, there's so many challenges, to face a dealer today. What are you seeing here? First of all, what are the challenges when you come to the show? What were the issues you were looking for help with that are challenges you face?
Well, one of our biggest challenges with the unemployment rate is just finding good people.
Yeah.
And learning how to change our website for our careers page to have a better, let the marketing people do that. Have a more attractive, we're a good place to work, but we need to tell them that, and
Tell your story better.
Tell
Yeah.
our story better, and some good ideas.
And there was a Learning Academy session on attracting and acquiring top talent.
Yep.
Exactly
And
right.
That's exactly right. And the breakout sessions, we had roundtables on service today that was very good. Not that I came away with the answer to end all, but everybody has the same
I don't think
challenges.
there's never a complete answer to service problems. So
No,
that's
there-
from time
there's not.
immemorial.
No,
Right.
yeah,
On the marketing side, marketing is changing so rapidly.
yeah.
What are you experiencing, and what solutions are working best for you?
Yeah, that's why he hired me. Yeah, I think we're moving much more towards content that's much more personal and kind of shows us a little bit more. I think a lot of times it's easy to go for the higher quality content that a lot of brands push out, which is obviously extremely beneficial, and we want those nice pretty pictures of great product, but sometimes you kind of need to show your own personality in it as well. So that's kind of the focus we've been moving towards more from us, just to show the quirks and funny things that make Spichers who we are.
Authenticity.
Yes, exactly.
Authenticity is very hip now.
Yeah.
And so particularly as the demographic goes younger, it is all of the skepticism buttons that can be pushed
Right.
are very easily pushed on the younger marketplace.
Yeah.
So this authenticity is becoming a
Well,
very important thing.
people that have purchased from us for a while already know who we are, so we almost don't need to educate them because they've been coming to our store for, how many years of appliance purchases. But the younger people, we have to tell them.
Right. And what's important with us is the independent dealer. Your company is a multi-generational company,
Yes.
Yep.
I would think. What generation are you?
Third.
Third generation?
Makes me 4.
Fourth generation. So these multi-generational companies, our strength tends to be with the older customer.
Right.
Boomers love us,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Now, here's the good news. Boomers have over half the affluent households in America are boomers. Over half the people with $1 million in America are boomers. So boomers aren't such bad people to appeal
market
to.
to,
It's
yeah.
a good thing.
But we'll be
However,
there someday.
Well,
We're sneaking up on you.
but if you look at the curve, inevitably the boomer curve is going to
Yeah.
shrink.
Yeah.
And the people who are going to inherit the most money in the history of inheritance is the next generation.
Yeah.
So you really want to be on the list. And the folks like Best Buy, the people that sell categories that cater to a younger audience, phones, those kinds of things. We want to not give them an advantage with that
Right.
younger clientele. And
Yeah.
your approach to authenticity is well considered.
Yeah.
It's a great idea. Merchandising. You're sitting there. You have merchandising duties. Is
Yes.
that correct?
Yep.
So what are the merchandising challenges you face?
Well, we're redesigning our Hagerstown showroom and coming up with getting away from the sea of stainless appliances and more vignettes, more personal, all the new colors that are out there, educating people on what's out there and putting them in packages so they can walk up and say, I want all 4 of them. Or
Excellent.
I want the whole package. I want
Do you find that the industry, that manufacturers are that they're providing you easy paths to do that, or that there's a support in that?
somewhat, but yet it still lends to a very helter-skelter type showroom where some things are in red and white and blue or green, and it doesn't really have a good, people come to my store, they're shopping our brand.
Right.
Spichers is the brand they're shopping. I had people come up to me and say, that refrigerator you sold me, and it does this. It's like, what brand is it? I don't know. I bought it from you.
Right. Perfect.
It's
Well,
like,
that's a great compliment.
it's right in
It's a
front of
great
them every day,
compliment.
but they couldn't tell you it's a KitchenAid or a GE.
And it's increasingly important when you
Yeah.
look at what the nationals do. The nationals do not advertise the manufacturer's brand.
No,
No.
they don't.
It is a Home Depot sale
Yeah.
that happens to be whatever's on their shelf. It's a Lowe's sale, whatever happens to be
Right.
on their shelf.
Yep.
And they understand that merchandising is fluid, but their brand is forever. And that's again that's a well considered perception, and it's a great strategy.
Right.
Yeah.
At PrimeTime, everybody comes here for the deals. Of course, it's as a
Right.
merchant. As a merchant, that's a big
Yeah.
piece of it. It's how you've seen all the show specials. What's been particularly outstanding there?
Well, there's a lot of good cashbacks. There were some really good things at the Palooza, and I remember doing one of these recordings years ago and saying how I can't believe I joined Nationwide to get a better price on a dishwasher, because it's so much more than that. I mean, that's not what's keeping me coming back.
Right.
It's not the $2.99 dishwasher that's $20 off this week.
Right, exactly right.
It's all the other complementary things that you do, the finance, the Les Kirks, that whole division, the warranty companies. I mean, it's all the marketing. I mean, it is just so much more than a better price on a dishwasher.
Yeah.
Well, that's music to our ears, because you've got a team of folks who work hard in marketing, work hard in education, work hard in member services, and
Yes.
their job is to give the independent, the good guys, everything they need to compete effectively against the evil empire,
Right.
Yeah.
which are the national chains.
Yeah.
And so that's our mission. and we're honored to have you guys as members. We go back a long way.
Yes.
And it's so exciting to see another generation
Yeah.
come to the table. And you told me a little about your ad. I think it's a great idea. I look forward to discussing that with you forward.
Yeah.
And I hope you guys continue to have a great prime time. We got
Yep.
another half a day and
Yep.
another whole day to go.
Yep.
Yeah.
So there's a lot still to be gained here. And I caught you guys. This is an impromptu. I caught you in the on your way to a meeting, and you were kind enough to give us your time.
Yep.
Thank you so much. I'll get
Thank
out
you.
of your hair,
All
let
right.
you get to your meeting.
All right.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you so much,
Yep.
Curt.
Yeah.
Thank you, Callan.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And this is Steve Bryant at Nationwide's Primetime in Houston, and we're out of here.